Hello all, welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll discuss on the key features of C++, that is class, object, abstraction, inheritance, encapsulation and polymorphism. So when it comes to class is a blueprint from which the object is created. So for example, consider an organization which has different employees, and each employee has his or her own attributes or behavior. Say for example, when it comes to attributes or data, it can be employee number, employee name, employee net salary, etc. And also the functions or behavior. Say uh, each employee can have it can have he or she can have different behavior, but to name a few, getting or finding the net salary or getting the employee details, so these can be few of the functionalities, but of course there can be a lot of other functionalities or behaviors that an employee can have. This class is a blueprint. As I already mentioned, it's a blueprint. So whenever this blueprint is created or a class is created, no memory gets allocated, because it is not a physical entity or it's not a real world entity. It's just a blueprint. Okay, but when it comes to object is an instance of a class which is a physical or a real world entity. Say for example, different employees, E1, E2, or say for example, Radha, Ram, Sham, etc. So they are all physical entities, they are all real world entities. So whenever an object is created, the memory gets allocated in the RAM. So this is what the main difference is. Whenever an object is created, the memory gets allocated. So to summarize here, class is a blueprint from which the object is created and no memory gets allocated when the class is created. So in the class, the data and functions are encapsulated or binded together, and the class will have all the data information and the behavior or the functionality information. And object is an instance of a class. It's a physical real world entity. So whenever an object is created, the memory gets allocated. Okay, then going forward to inheritance. So inheritance is one of the good feature of C++, which promotes code reusability. Say for example, you take a bus, car, or a truck. So all these classes or all these entities have common functionalities, like fuel amount or capacity, apply brakes. So these are all common functionalities or features of this bus, car and truck. So instead of getting this information or writing this information separately for each of these entities like car, bus and truck, we know that all these car, bus and truck fall under a single entity or a single class called vehicle. So it's always good that we write this information or code this information only once. Say for example, in the base class, create a base class called vehicle, and write this function only once or these features only once, and reuse this feature in each of the subclasses. So from the base class, create a base class called vehicle, and from the base class create subclasses or a derived class. From the base class, derived classes such as class bus, class car and class truck. So the main thing here in the C++ is that whenever derived class is derived from the base class, all the features and functionalities of the base class will be derived by the derived class as well. In the child class, we get all these features, and if the child class wants to extend by using by adding some other features also, it is allowed. So in this way, instead of writing the functionalities or the features again and again and increasing the code size, we can use this inheritance functionality and we can promote the code reusability. So this was regarding inheritance. Let's move forward with abstraction. So abstraction is displaying only essential information, and hiding the data and the implementation information is called hiding all other data and the implementation information is called the abstraction in C++. So just to take a real world example, say for example, if a man is driving a car and he presses the accelerator pedal and brake pedal just to accelerate whenever he wants to to accelerate and whenever he wants to brake. But he's never aware, he's not aware that what happens internally whenever he presses the brake pedal or the accelerator pedal. So this information is hidden from him. So this is what abstraction means: hiding the hiding the data and the implementation information. So hiding the data information is called as data abstraction, and hiding the implementation information is called the control abstraction. So this was regarding the abstraction feature. Then going ahead with the polymorphism. So as the name itself indicates, many forms. So many forms, a single entity can have a many forms. Say for example, a man at the same time is a father, a husband, an employee. So in each role he behaves differently. In each role he behaves differently. So the same person exhibits different behavior in different situations. So, and also we can take the example of add function. So add function with the int integer type as parameters, or float and integer type as a parameter, or instead of having two parameters, three parameters, two with the float type and one with the integer type. So this way the add function behaves differently in the different situations. So this is what polymorphism means. And also in our C++ we have two types of polymorphism. One is a compile time polymorphism and other one is a runtime polymorphism. An example for compile time is functional overloading, which we just saw, and also operator overloading. Like we can overload the operators as well. Like we can be make the operator behave differently in different situations. And one more thing is the runtime, that is by using virtual functions. Anyways, these we will discuss in the upcoming videos. Yes. Then going ahead, encapsulation. Yes, this is one of the important features which promotes the data security. So here the functions and the data, data variables and data functions are binded together in a single entity called class. So just to take as an example, consider an organization with the sales department and finance department and accounts department. So sales department has the sales data wrapped with the sales employees, which means that only the sales data can be accessed by the sales employee only, and finance data can be accessed by the finance employees only, and accounts department's data can be accessed by the accounts employee only. But just think that there comes a situation wherein the finance employee wants to access the sales information, but he cannot directly access it because he do not have those access rights. So he need to talk to the sales department department employee, and then he need to access. So this way the sales data is encapsulated or wrapped with the sales employee itself. This is what data encapsulation or encapsulation feature which promotes data security. So this was regarding the key features of C++ or object oriented programming in C++, that is class, object, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, and encapsulation. Yeah, so thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.